Hello everyone, my name is Hamid. I'm your instructor for Statistics 2 or Stat 3610. We have this course in spring 2019. Here I put my contact information and office hours uh, on the PDF version of your syllabus file. Um, as you see, my current office hours is Monday and Wednesday 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. and I may change it later if I see it has conflicts with your other courses. Our classes Tuesday and Thursday 9:30 to 10:45 in Biggin Hall, room number 5. My TA is Mr. Giafenye, and also I put his contact information and office hours. His current office hours are Monday and Wednesday 1 2 through 2:30 p.m. Let's talk about this course. This is the 3 credit hours course, and we go next steps of statistics after you start 1, and mostly about techniques for data analytics. Basically, when you get some data, how you can get some insight about those data. We start with data descriptions and a little bit of visualizations. Then we go to understand some things, how to compare two populations. Like later you will understand those techniques like z-test, d-test, f-test. And then we go a little bit of prediction, how you predict future, knowing your current data. And those techniques are through regressions, single and multiple regressions. This is your materials. The first one is your textbooks. You can get the printed version or electronic version from your book stores. There's two other textbooks too. I'm not that much stick on the books, and mostly I go through some. I probably pick some problems from each textbook and explain it through the class. My approach is learning by problem solving. Basically, instead of just going too many things about the general idea of statistical concepts, we learn how by solving problems. I teach some conceptual things too, but my approach is mostly based on problem solving. The main topics are sample distributions, hypothesis testing, point estimation, confidence interval, inference from proportions and counting data regressions, and ANOVA. The evaluation from 100% is first exam is 15%, second exam and third exam 25% each. Final exam is 25. 5% quizzes and 5% is for attendance. I don't record your attendance in each class. Sometimes we have quizzes and some basic game quizzes. What I mean game quizzes, I mean the quizzes that later you understand I posted through Kahoot. You get a code, and by knowing those codes, you can reach to the quizzes and answer the problems. I don't evaluate your right answers, but by having your name on the each quiz, I can understand you attended the class and you get the attendance. We don't have any homework, but I post some sample problems, and by looking at them, you can figure out the main my main focus on this course. You would see so many sample problems, but no worries. I can candidate some sample problems from the first textbook. So, and showing them which one are more interesting for me. This is our grading policy, same as other courses. So more than 90% A, more than 80% B, and same logic for other grade levels. Also, I posted the schedule. Also, if there's any changes, I probably would know 2 weeks ahead of time. But as you see, first we go over some tests of hypothesis, then we go descriptive statistics, regression, and ANOVA. Before each exam, we have we might have a review session which I review the concepts for you, as you see, especially for exam 2, exam 1, and most likely for exam 3 also we have review sessions. For final exam, I also put I have an optional class, so you can attend and we can review the concept for you. But you don't have to attend the April 30, which is just an optional day. And if none of you interested for our review session, I cancel that optional review class. You might have some questions about the course and other thing that I posted here. Please, no worry to share your questions and problems that you might have seen. I already sent the invitation link for our group meeting. You can come here and post your questions. As I think, what was the first one? I think Emily Friedman. She was the first one who posted the first question. So same as other students, you can come and post your problems here, and I review for you guys. Okay, there's a question here. Let me answer here. The lab class is totally independent from my class. We have some collaboration. I shared some material with them, but basically the instructor of the lab course is completely independent from me, although we have some collaborations. Thank you very much, and I'm looking to see you guys in the next session. Have a great day.